Okay. I don't know what happened, but that's what happened earlier when I was trying to sign on. Let's see, last Sunday we had issues. And like I said, if anybody checked out the ABC News thing, it's still online. But it has something to do with Pakistan. Um okay, but hey, Bonafide. Okay, welcome everybody back to the chat. I don't know what's going on. Have no idea. Yesterday was beautiful. Welcome to anyone who's come back into the room. Thank you so much. I have no control over whatever is happening right now. So Bonafide is here. A day probably stepped away from the computer. Sahar is probably here. Thank you for everybody that's coming back in. Thumbs up the video for part 2. Thumbs up. It's still showing that the other chat is live, though. I don't know. Technology is amazing. I missed a part. Somebody had said something that was talking about nutrition, and I missed it. I saw it when I tried to sign back on, but I forgot what it was saying. Yeah, Stone Cold Brick House technology. Like yesterday, we had a perfectly great day. And then today is, yeah, we're back on. Back, okay, good. Thank you all for coming back in. Thank you. We have been in for a minute too. I don't know what happened. Something, it just clicked off. But anyway, we're back. Welcome back, Sahara. Welcome back, Grace and Peace. Welcome back, Bonafide and Stone Cold, and whoever else has made it back into the room. Thank you for coming back in. We were in the middle of talking about health. We were talking about some health stuff. So if anybody has anything they would like to add as far as allergies. Thank you, Sarah. That's what we were talking about. And green smoothies. I was asking who was doing green smoothies too. Thank you. Yes. Smoothies. That's what I put in my smoothies, Bonafide. I put spinach, either spinach, but mostly kale. I want to try some bok choy. I want to. I just picked up some avocados yesterday. That's what I did. I went to the store yesterday and picked up some things. I want to get some Swiss chard and some bok choy. I know people that do these things called hot pots, and they swear by bok choy and the Swiss chard. It's supposed to be like really, really, really good. It's just, you can put whatever you want in it, but you could do like all vegetables too. But I got me some avocados definitely because I noticed, I was like, wait a minute, I haven't been putting any avocados in my smoothies lately. And avocados, what I like about it is it adds a real nice smoothness to the smoothies. Okay, like such as Sahar, which vegetables? Just give me a couple. Sahar has a cookbook coming out, right? Sahar eats clean as well. And I'm almost positive, I think that she has a cookbook. No, I've never had that. Don't say. Wakami. You have an ebook coming out. Okay. CMOS. Okay, CMOS. That's what Zaylock 23. He did a smoothie with CMOS. I think is he selling it? Hey man, Locs, welcome. We had just got kicked out. I have never had CMOS. I've never had any of that. Okay. I like celery. Celery is a very strong when I put it in my smoothies, it's a flavor that stands out strongly. And when I used to eat peanut butter, I used to like to put it on my celery. I love flaxseed and olive oil with a peanut butter. Oh, okay. Flaxseed, the bok choy bonafide is saying that it's good with the peanut butter, flaxseed, and olive oil mixture. I think so too. I think Zaylock Stone Cold. I think Zaylock sells the CMOS. Welcome, Ash. Welcome. I see we keep losing people, so I'm wondering if it's because it's buffering again, or because we just had like 7 people in the room, and I wonder if it's buffering again, or if people are having problems. If it's a YouTube thing going on, or what's happening. I haven't seen a day back in the room either, but I seen main locks come in and then it decrease. The connection is fine? Okay. Let's hope it stays this way, you all. Okay. Dr. Sebi. Okay. I was watching an interview with Dr. Sebi's first wife or main wife or only wife and daughter. It was some controversy. I guess I'm not sure if he had got married again or what, but I was watching a video with an interview. Yes, Ash, 2 days in a row. Welcome. So it has 98 of the 103 nutrients. Sea moss. I'm gonna have to try some. Especially since I'm into smoothies. It'll be something that's good for me and my daughter. I would like to find out even more about it. I mean, I did watch Zaylock 23's video about it, but I want to see more information because, again, with me and my rashes and stuff that I've had problems with. Oh, Left Eye TLC was eating. Okay, was doing the CMOS too. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was about to say, where's everybody? Everybody has wrenches. Okay. Stone Cold Brickhouse, you don't have a wrench. Usually people who come in every week. No, but I've heard of it. The moringa. I haven't tried it. I've never tried it bona fide. What are the properties? What is it good for? Because I've heard of it, but I just haven't had it. And where can I find it? Is it something I have to get from the health food store, or is it something I can get from the not local grocery store, but grocery store that has like the little added section with um specialty things. Stone Cold, you should have a wrench now. That means you can report and block if we have any issues. Don't forget, you all, if we have any type of issues, which I'm not trying to put that out there in the universe, but if we do, we're gonna, depending on how negative it is, report and then block. Well, we're definitely gonna block. But you have a wrench now. There's a wrench right by your name. Right where you typed, I don't have a wrench. It's right by your name. You see it? Stone Cold, you definitely have a wrench now. I just did it. It's all good. Hopefully we won't have to use those today. But if we do, we will definitely report and block. So wait a minute. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, Bonafide, what happened? It's a high antioxidant value, very rich with nutrients. Any health food store, okay, a supermarket. Yeah, see, my grocery store has a nice health food section, but if I can't find it there, which is the same place that I actually found my maca powder, that I love. I just love the way it tastes. I can't say about the energy yet, even though I've been taking it for a minute, and then I stopped for a second because me and Sahara we were talking about it, and she told me to kind of chill on it for a second, and I did. I wound up getting another after I ran out of one. I had a backup of from another brand, and it's not doing it for me like this brand was. So I'm gonna go back to getting it from my local supermarket. I want to get anything that's gonna help me with my immune system, um, just to feel better. Period. Respiratory situations that's been going on. Like I said, we were talking yesterday, and my doctor had told me that a lot of people were having respiratory issues, and I don't know if it's just in Chicago with the air here, or if it's a worldwide thing going on, or what's. But actually, the person that was drawing my blood was saying that a lot of people, even herself, which she said she never had any type of respiratory infections or problems, and was saying that she did. Yeah, we do a plant-based diet here, and I do a lot of smoothies because a lot of times I don't want to eat or don't feel like eating, or I know that I need to have something in the morning, so I like to do my I like to do my smoothies. I love my smoothies because they fill me up and without filling me up. Bonafide said, "Welcome, Stone Cold Brickhouse, to the Wrench Posse." So, absolutely no mercy to anyone who might attempt to disturb our peace. Absolutely. I agree. This is a gated community of love and harmony, positive energy only. Yes. This is that's a good one. I like that. Definitely a gated community. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna let y'all get a glimpse of badness who got in trouble again. Sahara. Hey, Superstar. Dang, did I just go up high soprano on y'all, just real high. Hey, wrestling superstar. I was just showing badness. He's not getting much camera time because he's got in more trouble yesterday and today. So I can't even say what he did. I can't even say what he did. Okay, you all. Stone Cold Brickhouse, this is the time when you can use your wrench. And anybody else? Before I do. Thank you. See? It's that easy. Ah! Bonafide, you are so wrong. You are so wrong. And he does. And he's actually the sweetest when I'm sick. He looks at me with these little eyes, with these big pretty eyes. And just, oh my God. But he's bad. And he's on punishment. He's been on punishment for a minute now. Yeah. We always have idiots that like to come into a peaceful place, because they're not having any peace in their lives or any love in their lives, so they like to come and disrupt ours or think that they're disrupting ours. They just need a little attention. I don't have time to give them hugs and love and all that type of stuff. I just don't. I give you all hugs and love, and that's all the hugs and love I have. I don't have time for ignorance. That's why so many people have wrenches in here. Lucky is bad, wrestling superstar. That's right. No hate, no chaos, no negativity. This is, as I haven't had to say in a while, even though I need to. This is a negative-free zone. We don't criticize others' comments. We don't say anything negative to other people, and we don't use, even though we're all grown, foul language is just not necessary when you know how to use your words, when you have a vocabulary that is built up to the point where you don't have to use foul language. Then why use it? Now what we do after we get off this channel is on us. I'm not saying that I perfectly do that. I just work hard to not do it. I've never used hemp oil. Bonafide. Yeah, see, my CBD oil said that it has that it's made with olive oil. I would like to try it. I mean, if it's something that will help me with my anxiety. That's what I need it for. If it will help me with my anxiety, that is what I need it for, because I've been taken off of all my medications except for one for my anxiety, which they had me on so much stuff. I was literally a lab rat for years, and all for the fear of not being able to take care of my child. CBD oil is supposed to be good for pain. But Bonafide could tell you more, definitely. Hey, Leslie! That's my sister, y'all. Welcome, Leslie. It's good for inflammation. Hey, Leslie, I miss you. I know you living a life down in Vegas. It's probably feeling real good there. So if it doesn't have the medicinal properties, then what is it good for? I'm sure it's getting hot in Las Vegas, Les. Oh, just the antioxidants? Welcome everyone that's coming into the chat. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much, Body Culinary. Would you bonafide? So it's just good for antioxidants, as Ash is saying. I don't like the 90s now. I mean, the 90s as far as temperature. And that's what I needed the CBD oil for bonafide was for. Of course, you already know that I have panic attacks, anxiety really bad. Um, and I thought that I was getting it. I think the dosage was just too low for me. Yeah, I know, Leslie. I've been to Vegas many times. Many times. It's not that humid, hot. Main Locks, I know a lot of people that smoke for anxiety. Do you have anxiety a lot? Do you have it often, Main Locks? And welcome, Main Locks. Welcome, welcome. Oh, sis, I didn't even know that you were using CBD oil lotion for inflammation. I didn't even know. We never talked about that. Well, I guess because I just got into it about 2 weeks ago. Overthinking sometimes. Okay. See, my anxiety and panic attacks will come from anything. If you surprise me, if I was too happy, if I was too sad, if I got depressed, if I was anxious about being in a bank sometimes, for too long, or being in a long line, or being around too many people. Now I have social anxiety to the point where it's like even being around too many family members. It's just, it's too much for me. I'm cool with just being around a few people, you know, being around too many friends. Somebody please, if it's a lower concentration in the CBD oil, the hemp oil, um, if the CBD was low, then the hemp probably won't do anything for me. That's not a silly question. That's a good question. Does anybody have an answer? Thank you, Grace and Peace. Thank you. No, not unhidden. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to say it, but I thought somebody would see it and get them out of here. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Y'all, our energy and power is so strong, we just attract. We attract everything, unfortunately. Okay, Bonafide or Sahara. I don't know why I always call on you. Okay, and you answered it right when I called your name. You were answering it. Hey, Chicago Brad. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, High Park. That was a good question, wrestling superstar. That was an excellent question. Okay. Mm. It's not gonna be one of those Sundays. We're not gonna have that. But does he? I don't see. CBD oil doesn't have THC. It's a part of the plant that is not with THC in it. Now I don't know about the hemp oil, but for sure CBD oil does not have any THC in it. It's a different part of the plant. That's what I was schooled. Thanks, Chicago bread. Right, I thought so. The hemp oil are the seeds, and the CBD are the other parts. Okay, yeah. Because when I had this person, I believe she had her own company with making CBD oil, and she was breaking it down to me. I spoke with her for a while at the health food store. Hmm. Ashley's only been here for 2 days now. Ashley's contributing much light. Random. Main locks said I started growing my locks because the energy I would get from just seeing locks. The light crowns. Okay. Um they light crown. Okay. Okay. Entire bottle of CBD edibles now. THC, right. THC is the thing that causes you to feel different. From what I was told, CBD oil just balances you out. It doesn't make you high, and the THC can cause you to have a certain high. And I have all the above. Well, inflammation, anxiety, and keeps one in the light. I like to be in the light. Nothing like being in the light. No, you know what? It's something going on, Ash. It's something going on with YouTube, obviously, because this is the second time. Well, this I had to reconnect for the chat. This is the second chat. I don't think you were on when I had to reconnect. Because now we're on 30 minutes and we've actually been on since 4 o'clock and we've actually been on for an hour. Yeah, I'm having problems. A couple other people were having problems too. Yeah, part two. Part two, because I don't know what happened. We were having a good conversation, but I'm gonna make sure that both parts stay up. And then last week, only a minute or 2 minutes. I tried to get in like 3 or 4 times, and only a minute or so was shown, and 2 minutes on one of them, on one of the videos. Okay, I'll take that. Wow, interesting, Bonafide. Bonafide was telling main Locs that, speaking of energies, I'm very sensitive to energy since his locks developed, and even more so since he combined them to make them thicker. Interesting. Hey, okay, sis. Call me later. Call me later. I love you. Thanks, sis. Thanks for stopping in. I haven't talked to you in a minute. We need to chat. Have a good one, Leslie. Love you. Kisses, sis. Oh, there go Grace and Peace. I know you all are so used to seeing me drinking out of a big bottle, but I just have a cup right now. A cup of H2O. Mmm. It's a double-edged sword. Highly sensitive to both positive and negative energy. Yes. I have to say it all the time because I want to make sure that everybody does it, Ash. Because that's like one of the main things that we need. I mean, for our hair, nails, and skin, no doubt. Somebody's over here looking lovesick, honey. Just wanting to be in the video and just been too bad lately. Been getting in a lot of trouble, tearing up stuff. Yes, punishment still. I'm gonna let them hang out for a second. Yes, it's Sahara. Is it 60% or 80% water that our bodies are made up of? Because I've seen 60% the other day. That's what they say. Our Natty dreads are like spiritual antennas. Right. We were talking about that yesterday. We were talking about what it's called. Some people call it grounding and earthing. Okay, alrighty then. I drink. I try to drink Stone Cold. I try to drink a gallon. Not try to. I drink a gallon and more in the summer. Chicago, you laughing at Lucky? Cause he just jumped. Man, he started growling and he was ready to jump out of my arms. Like I'm about to blow this joint. No pun intended. Okay. A bottle, like how many ounces? Sorry, you heard me. He heard something up front. He heard people or another animal in the building. Okay, 16 ounces. Okay. That's a good that's a good start. Two 16-ounce bottles. I love crystals. Wrestling superstar that you saying you use crystals? Black tourmaline is one of my favorite. Black tourmaline is really, really good. Yes, I have a pouch. Black tourmaline is great. Also, I like it for blocking out negative energy, blocking out negative people from even back when I used to allow people when I lived downtown. I used to have more people in my house, have more people coming over to whatever. I would have black tourmaline by my door so that nobody would enter that had negative energy. And I would always make sure that people took off their shoes before they came into my home. I actually have a couple places that I get my stones from, and I don't do polished stones. I like nothing but raw, bare stones. I don't believe in polished stones. There's a couple places here in Chicago that that have them. Actually, there's a place like 10 minutes away from my house. Yeah, I have a bag, and sometimes you have to keep certain stones separated. Now, I do have a listing of all the stones that I have and what they're good for. Like I have one that was good, like when I was traveling to South Carolina. Um, I had one that was good for traveling, and I just kept it, in the little cup holder. While we were traveling, I kept one in a cup holder. I kept one inside my bra. You don't have to keep all of them separated, but some stones don't go with other stones. Wrestling superstar, am I right? Because they took you in South Carolina. I was in Greeleyville. I was in Greeleyville. I enjoyed myself there, Ash. Yeah, some stones are not meant to be mixed with other stones. That's what I was told when I first started years ago in my 20s getting them. Okay. Now I don't know a lot about South Carolina, so Charleston. Right. That's what I thought, wrestling superstar. Sometimes they could emit too much energy or could cancel out. Absolutely. That's what I was told. You absolutely said just what I was told. So I had to I sat back for hours talking to both when I was in my 20s and then here recently in my 40s when I started back with my crystals and my stones and stuff. And I talked to a person that had a lot of knowledge about them, and just I would keep one by the side of my bed. Don't keep them at the door anymore because of knucklehead luck. Charleston, okay. My child's father, his mom is from Charleston. The accent is so strong. Yes, I definitely charge them. I definitely charge them with full moon always. Yes, that's why I don't have people in my house anymore. Not just that. It's just this is just my place of privacy. My place of peace. So whereas I used to have like how did you call it? I would have the party after the party. When I used to party back in the day, long before my child was born, I would have the after parties, and I would have people over my house and be up to 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I always charge my stones. Make sure you go someplace where they really know what they're talking about. I use sage often, especially when I've been out. Yeah, I was the after party. So believe it or not, I'm all square now. Square biz. My daughter has no idea. No idea. I had the after hours joint going on. It was always happening. And now people, they just like, what? What? And I'm like, honey, things have changed. And not only that, my anxiety changed everything too. And then I had stopped doing, stopped my whole little partying thing a year before the anxiety and stuff started. Okay, Grayson. Yeah, I always use sage like around the doors. And especially if I move anywhere, which I haven't moved in a long time. I've been here for 10 years. I always sage out a smudge the whole house. I will smudge my entire place. They was like, what's that smell? What is that smell? I like the way it smells, but yeah, I can imagine. Uh, they're 5 and under. You know what, Bonafide? Oh God, I have a video. It's old. I have a friend named Cassius D. If you check my line of Dang, what happened to my nail polish? If you check my line of videos, if you see one that says Cassius D. It's a picture of a guy that should be on the video, but he has like he knows all about that. He used to make my stuff for my hair when I used to use black soap. He used to make the black soap, and okay, I'm freaking, but anyway, um, he made these heads and he made them look beautiful. It's like women, and he would have like um different uh dried out plants stuck into the head, and it was supposed to be good for like different things. And I think I'm sure that I videotaped all of his like heads, and he was talking about them, what they were good for and everything. It's an old video because it's been some years since I've seen him. He used to own a cultural connection store down the street where he sold. He had a farm, a small farm, and he used to have kids work on the farm, and they sold vegetables, and he taught them how to make money and stuff. You know, a lot of different things. But he's also sold like a lot of stuff. Yeah, Cassius D. Check it out. It's two good videos I did on him. Two good videos. No problem. That's a good question because I've never used it for anything besides smudging. And trust and believe, I have smudged my entire body from head to toe. I was reading a book by Queen Afua, and they were like, if you have, women are receivers, men are givers. When it come down to relations, and if you've been with a man or whatever, um, you might want to smudge, because they've been with other people and they've been with other people and they've been with other people. And depending on how many people you've been with or whatever, you might want to, just take some time and smudge. And it was just like you could light up a pot of, of sage and just smudge, just stand over the pot and sage out your insides. Yes, Ash, sacred woman. Yes, yes, absolutely. Plants do give off a lot of oxygen, which is probably I probably need one by the side of my bed right now for all the little respiratory little situations I've been having going on. Yes, yes, absolutely, Chicago bred. I truly, 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 truly believe, and I say this wholeheartedly and totally, you know, keeping it real. Um, I don't think it was just, how can I put it? I don't think it was just, me stopping doing all the stuff that I was doing that caused me to have anxiety and some of the stuff that I was going through. The person that I was with, I found out had anxiety, panic attacks, and was actually hospitalized in an institution, was in an institution for that, and shot up with like Thorazine or whatever just to keep it calm. And because they didn't like the Thorazine or whatever, they opted out and just started smoking marijuana. because they didn't like the way that made them feel. They said they moved too slow. They were slobbing. They, just didn't have control over their body totally. Really, bona fide. Oh my God, really? I would love to meet her because I read the whole book from cover to cover. It's in my room right over here. My room that I keep all my little sacred things where I used to meditate and everything at. It's yes. I remember somebody tried to take my book. Yes, absolutely, wrestling superstar. Anxiety is no joke, and the medications. That's why I'm so glad that I'm off of everything except for one of them. But I was scared. I'm gonna be honest. When I started getting taken off of Heal Thyself. Oh wow. Okay. Yes, I would have loved. Man, I would love to meet her. Um, but yeah, the medications and stuff. No joke, and that's why to this day, I live for getting my blood work done and getting checked out and everything and making sure that I'm okay. Because for 15 years, I've been a lab rat. I would say not the first year. I would say definitely right before I had my child, not before I had her, before I got pregnant with her. When I got pregnant with her, they had me on lithium. The worst thing ever. The worst thing ever. I would never recommend anybody taking that. That was one of the worst things I've ever been on. But yeah, everything. And then when I had my child, I just wanted to stay well enough to be able to take care of her. And it's like, okay, well, this medication is gonna make you gain weight. Okay, well, I stopped worrying about my looks and all that type of stuff because all I really wanted to do was take care of my child. So I sacrificed looks and all that stuff and put on weight. This was later on. This was once I moved here. That was after she was 2 years old. I think the Seroquel was something that definitely put on probably like about 50 or 60, no, about 60 or 70 pounds on me. And, you know, all I wanted to do was just take care of my child. So I didn't care. If you look back at some of my old videos, depression medication. It was depression and anxiety medication, Seroquel is, but mostly for my panic attacks. I was taking it, and I gained the weight, but I was like, I'm able to take care of my child. And now I just have to use other tools and stuff. Workout. Yeah, working out helps. Working out helps. I agree, Chicago bread. Herbs definitely help. Okay. Bonafide is talking about Queen of Afua and saying she beams with positive energy and is in perfect shape. Yes, I was just about to say something about that when you just said that about. I read the next sentence. Yes. You want to hug, kiss, and marry her. I feel you. I feel you. Anybody that radiates that type of energy, I mean, yes, you would feel that way. Because when I saw this lady, there was no way that I thought that she was even in her 40s. Only reason why I knew she was in her 40s because she was talking about her son who had passed away in the age that he was. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. They definitely want to divert us away from, you know, from living naturally. Exercise was until my knees started acting up on me. Exercise was the best thing I had going for real. I don't think that I had to take hardly anything. I mean, I would get my medication and stuff. I would get it. I would pick it up, but it was like one of those things where say break in case of an emergency or whatever. Kind of like you know the little red box break in case of an emergency. But I didn't have to use it. I didn't have to use anything when I was exercising more. When I was taking karate with my daughter, I was fine. Um, and then sometimes stress and stuff will come on, and I would feel, you know, I would feel like I needed to take something. But really, if I would just sit back and meditate, I would be okay. Hmm, that's wow. You met her. Where did you meet her? Bonafide in Jersey or someplace else? Wow. Yeah, exercise is great for you know endorphins and stuff, and the serotonin. Absolutely. And doctors work with the pharmaceutical companies. They get kickback from that. So definitely. And that's one thing I'm ashamed of, but not really ashamed of saying is that yeah, um, I was chemically dependent because mentally I was just like, this is something I've never experienced in my life. Never experienced in my life before, and it just kept feeling like I was having a heart attack, having a heart attack. Felt like an elephant was standing on my chest. I remember walking down the street one time. I literally felt like the sidewalk was like unbalanced, like this, like I was walking at an angle like that. But I'm holding on to that stroller though, pushing that stroller, trying to get to the grocery store. Well, another thing that it used to do to me when I would have my attacks is I couldn't see. I couldn't see because I'm always reading labels. I was always reading labels, and I would know when the attack was coming on because I could everything would start getting blurry. Oh, a hair show in Baltimore. Wow. I used to go to a lot of hair shows back when I was doing hair in Atlanta, the Bonner Brothers shows. Mm. I'm just taking in. I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed anything that anybody has said. Is buffering? Is that? Is everybody buffering? That's what I'm thinking because it's you good, sir? Empress. Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers and it's going down. Yeah, I used to go to that when I was doing it. When I was I'm like I said, I'm still licensed. I just don't do hair. I don't even think I can stand up that long anymore. Right. Oh wow. We're having issues again today. Mm. Wrestling superstar. You say you work in healthcare and it's a common practice. So yeah, I believe it. It's dragging. We've actually been on, I mean, on this chat, on the second chat for an hour. Usually we get off around 6 o'clock or a few minutes, like 10 minutes before 6 o'clock. So we only have a short period of time to be on. So if it starts acting up too much, honestly, I don't do alkaline water. I can't tell you anything about alkaline water. I can't take alkaline water because of the medications I was on. My doctor told me not to do alkaline water, so I didn't even find out any information about it. But maybe Bonafide or Wrestling Superstar or Sahara. I can't do alkaline water at all. Well, I couldn't for sure. So spring water. Dr. Sebi. I didn't know a lot of people knew about Dr. Sebi. Yeah, I've never fooled around. Okay. Cause what is alkaline water supposed to do for you? How old was Dr. Sebi before he passed away? Because I know they've been having problems back and forth with the wife, the first wife. Okay. Fly Nubian cleanup fire. Let's check out the videos from Edward Williams. Okay. Let me write that down, Bonafide. Bonafide be dropping them gems. Everybody, I miss Jesus Serrano. He died in his 70s. Okay. Does anybody know what Dr. Sebi died from? Hold on. I want to write this. Edward Williams. I just heard that they were having controversy. His wife and daughter with this lady who he was with when he passed. Mm, pneumonia. Wow. That's scary. He was in his 80s. He died from pneumonia. And that's what I had 3 times. Mm. It's a possibility, Empress Sahar. He's 82. Okay. They say pneumonia. Just like they say that Harold Washington, I think they tried to say that he had a heart attack or whatever, but then they were also saying that it's a possibility that he was poisoned. Is anybody having problems with the chat? Is anybody else having problems with the chat? Because I do see the numbers going down, now it's going back up. I'm just let me know. Okay, Sahara's good. Wrestling Superstar is good. Ash, you might have to sign out and sign back in. Yeah, because see, the numbers keep going down and keep going back up. So it must be a couple people having issues. Okay. We saw that, yeah, Ash, we saw that was, I think that was one of the last things we saw before you had said, can anyone see the chat still? He was 82. He died in jail. Okay. Fasting, sunlight, sleep. I eat 1 meal a day. And it's because I just don't like to feel full. That's why I'm so happy that I started doing my smoothies, because then I'm still getting my nutrients. Don't take any of his products if he died. Right. Wow. Was he? Nipsey Hussle was doing okay. Wow. Okay. Don't take any of his products if he died. His pills, etc. Okay. And he was doing a documentary on the death of Dr. Sebi. And what's sad is, honestly, for me, I didn't even know anything about Nipsey Hussle until he died, until he was murdered. I had never heard of him before. Had never heard of him before. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Okay. I thought I was just late or just, just out of touch, or out of whatever, but I had never heard of him. Okay, he's into music. Yeah, I had never heard of him until he was murdered. Yeah, Chicago bread. I use flaxseed. I have flaxseed, and I was using black chia seeds too. But I heard about well, first of all, flaxseed is a little bit less expensive than the black chia seeds that I was taking. in my smoothies. Um, but also the way that they say that the black chia seeds or chia seeds period swells. Oh, wrestling superstar, I'm so glad you were able to come in. Thank you so much. Thank you. Peace and love to you. Thank you for coming in. And you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Totally appreciate you. Much love to you. It's about to end soon anyway because, oh yeah, my light is on. We have about 10 more minutes. I mean, if you calculate the 30 minutes that we were already on before. Yeah, because chia seeds, they swell. They swell like a gelatin type swelling. You can actually make like different types of puddings and stuff out of chia seeds. I was just concerned about with me having a gastrointestinal situations and all that. Would it be hard for my body to digest it? I'm not sure. That was just something in my mind, in dealing with it. Yeah, wrestling superstar has left the building. Oh, see, that's what I need. Oh, and just to let you all know, my hair is only gonna be like this for this video. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe for a couple more hours. But it will fall. So I don't know. I've never had a flu shot before in my life. There was another person that used to talk about flu shots. I forgot his name. It was some years and years and years ago. Um, but he was a scientist and he used to talk about the flu shots on YouTube. On YouTube. It's been about 9, 10 years. And he had a lot of information about him. And I was like, thank God my mother had never. Now all of a sudden she's getting flu shots. I was like, my child does not get flu shots. It does give it, yeah. I thought so. It turns into like a gelatin. That just don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I could take it like that because some people literally let it sit up until it turns into the gelatin type state, and then that's when they take it either like as a pudding or like you say, mix it in their smoothies and stuff. Chicago bread. If certain states are making it mandatory, that's not right. They make it mandatory for hospital staff. Wow. Mm. My nephew, he works in a hospital. Well, he's a I was saying yesterday, he's right above a RN. So he's an APN or something, nurse practitioner or something. Apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, garlic, cayenne pepper, and unfiltered honey. That's the best flu shot. I like anything that's natural, so I'm No, he's not an LPN. My sister's an LPN. She's below him. I'm sorry. I see dust particles flying around, and it look like on the screen. It looks like it's flies or something or nets, but it's not. It's just dust.